Hey, what's up guys, Short Fuse here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some advanced combos and techniques for Hotaru in the King of Fighters 11, ranging from medium to hard difficulty. And then I will show you some world premiere, exclusive 100% stun, infinite loops that require no meter, no tagging, work anywhere on screen, and work on the whole cast. The difficulty for these is extreme, so get ready. If you want to jump to a specific combo, just follow the titles on the YouTube seek bar and you can select the section you want from there. Before we begin, I need to get one thing out of the way, and that is the infuriating KoF11 practice mode, which will not let you deactivate stun. Resetting is far from instantaneous, and refilling the stun and vitality bars is clunky as hell. Here's one thing to keep in mind. When learning combos, you will be constantly depleting the opponent's stun bar. This can be very frustrating, especially when trying to master some of the toughest and lengthiest combos, so periodically make sure that you press the pause button. This will reset the stun and vitality bars, preventing the dummy from getting dizzy mid-combo. Pressing pause and unpausing is not as quick and painless as in 2002 Unlimited, but it's the best we got, so make use of it to avoid a lot of unnecessary frustration. And another very important thing, when practicing combos, use Magaki as the training dummy. He is the final boss and his stun bar is huge. To unlock Magaki, you must complete challenge number 6 and then select him off screen on the upper row and to the right. Alright, let's begin. Combo 1. Let's start with a basic BMB. Hyper hop, light kick, crouching light kick, standing light kick into forward plus light kick command move, switch stance with down light punch, and quickly follow up with light kick, heavy punch, light punch chain combo. This one is important because the techniques learned here are the cornerstone of most of Hotaru's combos. So let's break it down in 3 parts. Part 1 is the jump in. Hyper hop, light kick in the air, connect when you're at eye level with opponent. Now after Hotaru lands, quickly press crouching light kick, forward plus light kick, followed by another light kick while still holding forward. Crouching light kick cannot cancel into her forward light kick command move. That's why we can start holding forward on the standing light kick and use the same forward for the command move. So, down plus light kick, low poke comes out, forward plus light kick, standing light kick comes out, still holding forward plus light kick, command move comes out. You can do it straight if you prefer. Crouching light kick, neutral standing light kick, forward light kick. The key thing to pay attention to here is the timing of the standing light kick into forward light kick. It needs to happen very quickly, almost plinked. Listen for the timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice this on the ground until it becomes second nature. Now as soon as you press forward plus light kick, you quickly tap down light punch. This will sorta cancel the command move and put Hotaru in an alternate stance. And now quickly tap light kick, heavy punch, light punch in quick succession. When Hotaru is in the stance, the properties of her moves change and now she's able to do this auto chain combo. Variation 2, same startup, but the target combo is different. In the corner, hyper hop, light kick, standing light punch into forward light kick command move, switch stances with down light punch, and now go light kick, down plus heavy kick, forward light kick. Variation 3. Jump heavy kick, forward light punch, forward light kick, down light kick, quarter circle backwards light punch. This time, instead of canceling into down light punch stance, we're gonna cancel into down light kick. Think of it as a 2-parter. Down light kick is part 1, light kick plus quarter circle backwards light punch is part 2. Practice slowly on its own until it becomes second nature, and then simply add it to the combo starter we learned in previous variations of the combo. Variation 4. Here we're gonna cancel into her desperation move. Hyper hop, light kick, crouching light kick, standing light kick into forward plus light kick command move, switch stances with down light punch, and now do a light kick canceled into quarter circle forward punch. After you switch stances with down light punch, you can just go quarter circle forward light kick, which gives us both the light kick and the first quarter circle forward of her desperation move, and follow up with a quarter circle forward punch. But you can also do it straight. Down light punch, light kick, quickly followed by quarter circle forward punch. If you want, you can dream cancel the desperation move with quarter circle forward E on the second juggle. Combo 2. Now let's look at some combo options after a successfully landed half circle forward kick, which is her command grab. The half circle forward kick can be cancelled midair with both quarter circle backwards light kick and quarter circle backwards heavy kick, but for combos we're going to use the quarter circle backwards light kick. And the command grab has two phases at which it can be cancelled. If you cancel with quarter circle backwards light kick as soon as Hotaru begins stepping on the opponent, we won't get a knockdown, and the move becomes linkable once she reaches the ground. If we cancel late, the move will fully connect and knock the opponent back and down, rendering it not comboable. Close to the dummy, about mid-screen, do the half circle forward kick. As soon as she makes a few steps on the opponent's body, cancel into quarter circle backwards light kick, and when she lands, link it with a down plus heavy punch. So just practice this part for a while till you get a feel for it. And make sure that you press down plus heavy punch and not down forward heavy punch, because that's her command move. And now we're going to cancel into quarter circle forward punch. The crouching heavy punch has quite a few frames of animation, so it can be done straight. Down plus heavy punch, and then quickly do a separate motion for the quarter circle forward punch. The DM can be dream cancelled with quarter circle forward E. And here's a tip. A close down forward heavy punch can be cancelled into half circle forward kick. And then you can continue the combo from there. Combo 3. Here we're gonna utilize Hotaru's jump cancel. Mid-screen, heavy kick on the ground, chain with down forward heavy punch. Jump cancel, heavy kick in the air, chain with down plus light kick, cancelled into quarter circle backwards heavy kick. Okay, let's break it down. First, let's take a look at her Chun-Li style head stomp. Hotaru can cancel her aerial light kick and heavy kick into down plus light kick, and in turn, the down plus light kick can be cancelled into quarter circle backwards kick in the air. Let's try it on its own first. Jump from a distance, hit him with a heavy kick in the air, immediately chained with down plus light kick, and immediately cancelled into quarter circle backwards light kick. Keep practicing until you get to the point where you just do it automatically. On a side note, there is a very useful instant hop type move that can come out of this. So close to the dummy, hop, and immediately press light kick on her way up. Immediately followed by down plus light kick and quarter circle backwards kick. It's a good way to apply pressure and add another level of unpredictability to her game. This also works after a jump heavy kick. The heavy kick gives enough hit stun to make it linkable with an instant hop light kick. So jump heavy kick, once she lands, hop light kick, down plus light kick, quarter circle backwards kick. Alright, we got sidetracked here. Okay, so we learned the follow-up portion. Now let's take a look at her startup and the jump cancel. Heavy kick on the ground, chain with down forward heavy punch. Make sure that you press down forward and not D. Now, after the down forward heavy punch makes contact, it forces Hotaru into her alternate stance, and in between the down forward heavy punch and the stance change, there's a small window of opportunity where Hotaru is able to receive all sorts of inputs. This sort of treads in glitch category. There's some anomalies that can occur during this in-between limbo state she's in, and we're going to look into that later on. For now, let's focus on the jump. The timing is rather strict. You need to press up forward after the down forward heavy punch hits, but before she changes into her alternate stance. But for now, we can just cheat by just holding up forward after the down forward heavy punch, which will make Hotaru jump as soon as the game allows her to. But make sure that you start holding up forward only after the down forward heavy punch makes contact with the dummy, otherwise the input won't get registered. So, down forward heavy punch, once it connects, start holding up forward and press heavy kick while still holding up forward. Now keep in mind that holding up forward on its own will not make Hotaru jump cancel the down forward heavy punch. Pressing up forward in combination with a face button, in this case heavy kick, is what triggers the actual jump. One more time. Heavy kick on the ground, chain with down forward heavy punch. After the down forward heavy punch makes contact, start holding up forward, wait a few frames, and then press heavy kick while still holding up forward. This will trigger a jump plus an instant heavy kick when Hotaru's on the way up. And now as soon as the heavy kick makes contact, chain it with down plus light kick and cancel into quarter circle backwards kick. Combo 4. Let's take a quick glance at it first, and then we're gonna dissect it piece by piece. In the corner, hyper hop, light kick, crouching light kick, standing light kick, chained with forward plus light kick, cancelled into quarter circle backwards light kick, break, juggle with down forward heavy punch, cancel into stance change with down light punch, follow up with up plus light kick, cancelled into early quarter circle backwards light kick, desperation move on the ground, dream cancel into SDM. I absolutely love this combo because it has a lot of different elements to it. It's very flashy and entertaining, as well as quite lengthy, as far as KoF11 standalone combos go. Now let's take a look at a few mechanics that need to become second nature for this one. First of all is the quarter circle backwards light kick. Just like in Garo, Hotaru still retains her breaks via A plus B, meaning she can interrupt the animation of certain moves. Using quarter circle backwards light kick as an example, here's a standard quarter circle backwards light kick. And here's a quarter circle backwards light kick quickly followed by A plus B. Notice how much faster she recovers and is ready to move again and do the follow-ups. Practice this part until you automatically break every time you do the move. So quarter circle backwards light kick and then quickly press light punch plus light kick. The second thing we need to get familiar with is the down forward heavy punch command move and the stance switch. Hotaru's down plus heavy punch and down forward heavy punch look the same animation wise, at least in the startup frames. The difference is that the down forward variant will leave us in a different stance afterwards. Close to the dummy in the corner, practice by doing a down forward heavy punch and quickly cancelled into down light punch. This needs to become second nature. After the down forward heavy punch makes contact, Hotaru will automatically switch to a different stance, and as soon as she does, we need to cancel that stance into another stance with down light punch. And from this stance we can do the up plus light kick for her moonsault move. Now that we got both these parts under our belt, let's combine them together to form the full combo. Hyper hop, light kick, crouching light kick, standing light kick into forward plus light kick command move. And when the forward plus light kick makes contact, just go from forward to half circle backwards plus light kick and quickly press light punch plus light kick. This will cancel the latter part of the animation. Now catch the dummy with a down forward heavy punch, release to neutral, and as soon as it made contact, tap down light punch, and quickly follow up with up plus kick. When it connects with the airborne opponent, we cancel into quarter circle backwards light kick, and when Hotaru lands, we do a quarter circle forward punch. Let it run its course and dream cancel with quarter circle forward E. Since here we're going to be juggling an airborne opponent with a DM, it's not going to get us all the hits that it usually would. It sort of grazes him in intervals, so you need to dream cancel on the second juggle. This combo has a lot of different elements, so a good way to practice is to really do it one step at a time. Add another part of it with each repetition. Alright, so let's take a look at her infinite loop. The beauty of this is that 1. It consumes no meter of stock, 2. Works anywhere on screen, 3. Works on all characters, 4. Does not rely on tags, 5. Can be initiated from either a jump in or a ground attack, and 6. Does 100% stun. The downside is it will take you a while before you'll be able to pull it off consistently, but believe me, it'll be worth it. Because if you manage to land a single heavy kick or heavy punch punish, you pretty much win the round every time. We're going to start by learning the basics in theory first, then we're going to do the training wheels version of the combo, and then we will finish off with the actual full combo that works on the whole cast and its variations. Theory. Skip to the next segment if you're not interested in hearing me blab about the engine and the things happening under the hood. Now before we begin, I strongly suggest you go do all the combos I've shown you so far. It's not mandatory, but you should be very in tune with Hotaru's rhythm and timing before attempting this. It's very advanced and technical stuff. Still, it's more of a suggestion. However, this is one combo that you absolutely must learn before trying to do this, and that's combo 3. So go back to that and spend some time with it. Now in combo 3 we jumped, hit him with a heavy kick in the air, heavy kick on the ground, chain with down forward heavy punch, and then we jump canceled into heavy kick, chain with down forward plus light kick, and cancel into quarter circle backwards kick. Now the reason that worked was because the jump canceled heavy kick can be chained into down plus light kick, allowing us to continue the combo that way. However, the jump cancel heavy kick cannot be comboed on the ground. So if we do a heavy kick on the ground, down forward heavy punch, jump cancel heavy kick, we can't combo after Hotaru lands. Not enough hit stun to link with anything on the ground. Same goes for any other move after the jump cancel. It simply won't link through conventional means no matter what. Now the jump cancel after the down forward heavy punch only occurs when you press up forward plus a face button. Simply pressing up forward after a down forward heavy punch won't do a thing. The engine needs to receive an up forward directional input plus an attack button input. This way it guarantees that the move will come out when Hotaru is on the way up, making sure that it hits early, therefore making it not linkable with ground follow-ups. However, I discovered a way around this. What we're going to do here is we're going to trick the engine into letting us do a neutral hop after the down forward heavy punch. This will allow us to have control over when to do the air follow-up after the hop, meaning now we can hop and connect with the opponent when we choose. So we can do it late enough so that now the aerial part can be linked with ground attacks. So basically heavy kick on the ground, chain with down forward heavy punch, hop. When Hotaru is close to the dummy, you press heavy kick in the air, heavy kick on the ground, chain with down forward heavy punch, and repeat the loop to infinity. Now I know on paper it looks like a walk in the park, but the hop part is achieved through very unconventional means that require frame perfect timing and knowledge of the stick. Alright, so let's learn the hop. We're going to use Tizok as a training dummy because he has the widest hitboxes and it will be a lot easier to combo on him. However, it does work on all characters with a few modifications. More on that later. Basics. Before actually attempting the combo, we need to learn this double one frame link. Let's use Tizok as our training dummy because of his large hitboxes. Close to the dummy, press heavy kick and chain with down forward heavy punch. And now comes the difficult part. The split second the down forward heavy punch makes contact, you have to press both up forward and heavy kick. You can use any face button, even E, I just do it with heavy kick. Now remember this, both up forward and heavy kick need to be pressed on the same frame or it won't work. Practice this over and over until you see Hotaru doing an empty jump after the down forward heavy punch makes contact. Again, heavy kick chain with down forward heavy punch. The second it hits the dummy, press up forward plus heavy kick. If you did it correctly, Hotaru will do an empty jump and land in front of the opponent. If you press up forward plus heavy kick too late, Hotaru will hop and hit the dummy with the heavy kick on the way up. We don't want that. If you press up forward plus heavy kick too early, meaning before the down forward heavy punch actually makes contact with the dummy, she's gonna Kara cancel the down forward heavy punch and do a hop plus an instant heavy kick on her way up, again making it not linkable on the ground. This will take some trial and error. Practice this part over and over again until you get the standalone hop forward coming out with some consistency. That's very important because what follows is basically the same difficult frame perfect loop occurring over and over again. Don't get discouraged if you don't get it right away. This is a very tough link. Once you feel confident enough, we can move on. Now let's learn the training wheels version of the loop. I call it training wheels version because ntsc-j has huge hitboxes which make the combo easier to link. And it's the perfect way to practice. Later we're gonna modify it to work on the whole cast, don't worry. Close to the dummy, heavy kick chain with down forward heavy punch, up forward heavy kick one frame link, Hotaru will hop. Now hit him with a heavy kick in the air. Once she lands, press heavy kick, chain into down forward heavy punch. The second it makes contact, press up forward plus heavy kick, Hotaru will hop. Hit him with a heavy kick in the air, heavy kick on the ground, chain with down forward heavy punch. Once it makes contact, do the up forward heavy kick one frame link. She hops, heavy kick in the air. Basically, we repeat the same loop until we get a stun. And for ntsc-j, that is going to take 3 rotations. This loop looks deceivingly easy by just looking at it. BMB hop cancel into BMB and repeat ad nauseum. But again, the hop is not supposed to be there, and we achieve it through unconventional means that require a lot of timing, precision, and control. Look straightforward until you look under the hood and see the intricacies behind it. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it right away. Trust me, once you get the hop to come out correctly once or twice, you'll know what timing to look for, and eventually it'll click. Now you know how the loop works. Practice until you can do the string until we get 100% stun. And on a side note, the training wheel version works on the whole cast if you hit him with a cross up or do it in the corner. It retains the same exact properties, so just keep that in mind. Expert version. Now ntsc-j has very wide and large hitboxes, so learning this infinite loop on him is the best way to go because the timing is more liberal. However, we need to learn how to do this on the whole cast, and that includes medium-sized characters like Kyo and Terry, as well as the smallest characters like Malin and Momoko. Here you're gonna have to be even more on point and keep all your links and timings tight as hell. There's gonna be 3 one-frame links, one right after the other, in the span of 30 frames. For all characters other than ntsc-j, we're gonna have some limitations imposed. So, the loop can be done infinitely on the whole cast. However, to make things easier on ourselves, we're gonna use a partial run-through of combo 1 after the second repetition. It adds variety, it's easier, and it stuns them anyway. So, 2 rotations of the loop, and then we can still hop cancel and hit him with a heavy kick in the air, light punch on the ground into forward plus light kick, which can in turn be canceled into down light punch for the stance switch, and then we can continue with either combo 1 or combo 4 if in the corner. So they both still give us 100% stun, around 90% damage, consume no meter, and don't rely on tags. So for all intents and purposes, it's still a 100% combo. I will be using Kyo as an example because he has a very average hitboxes. However, you should use Magaki as your training dummy because he takes a lot of time to stun and you don't want to be interrupted mid-practice by the dummy getting dizzy. So this same combo will work on the entire cast. Now the whole thing is very similar to when we did it on ntsc-j execution wise, the timing is all different though. Let me give you an overview of what we need to change. First of all, the one frame link hop or jump that worked on ntsc-j now needs to become a hyper hop. Second, the timing of the aerial attack after the hyper hop is now a one frame link, meaning it needs to happen at the exact frame in the jump's arc or it won't give us a link on the ground. Third, the heavy kick on the ground that follows also becomes a one frame link and needs to come out as soon as she lands. So, close to the dummy, heavy kick chained into down forward heavy punch, only this time you need to press down forward heavy punch as late as the game allows you to. This will guarantee that when you press up forward heavy kick, the down forward of the down forward heavy punch will count as the down motion needed to make a hyper hop come out. Also, make sure that you go from down forward heavy punch to neutral and then quickly to up forward. Don't drag this stick from down forward to up forward. Again, heavy kick, slight pause, down forward heavy punch. The second it makes contact, press up forward plus heavy kick. Make sure you press up forward quite vigorously. We need the hyper hop to come out. You will know it's a hyper hop because Hotaru will leave clones of herself in the air behind her. Practice this part until you get some consistency. Now we need to add the heavy kick in the air. After Hotaru jumps forward, you need to press heavy kick in the air in the initial part of the arc, meaning almost as soon as she leaves the ground. With ntsc-j and his wide hitboxes, this part was more liberal, so we were able to hit him in the air in the initial part of the arc, in the middle part, or the final part. Here we don't have that luxury. It needs to happen in the initial part while Hotaru's on the way up. It's a very tight link. And now that we have hit the opponent early, it means that it's also going to change the timing for the ground heavy kick link as well. With ntsc-j you got conditioned to press heavy kick in the air, quickly followed by heavy kick on the ground. Here you have to take a pause after the air heavy kick because we hit him early, so Hotaru has a few more frames to travel before reaching the ground. And since we hit him early, the opponent will be out of hit stun sooner as well, which makes the ground heavy kick after the air heavy kick a 1-frame link. So now we pretty much have 3 1-frame links in a row. Let's recap. Heavy kick, slight pause, down forward heavy punch. The instant the down forward heavy punch makes contact, we got a 1-frame link hyper hop plus heavy kick. Both the hop and heavy kick need to be pressed on the same 1 frame, making it essentially a double 1-frame link. As soon as she leaves the ground, we got a 1-frame window of opportunity to input a heavy kick in the air. Now we need to take a pause and let Hotaru reach the ground, and the split second she does, we got a 1-frame window of opportunity to input the heavy kick on the ground. Slight pause, chain with down forward heavy punch, and repeat. As soon as the down forward heavy punch makes contact, you hop plus heavy kick, press heavy kick almost as soon as she leaves the ground, take a pause, and press light punch the split second she lands. And now forward plus light kick canceled into down down light punch stand switch, and then light kick, heavy punch, light punch target combo, and that will give us 100% stun. Congratulations, you're done. And congratulations really are in order. This is a nightmare of a combo execution and timing wise, so if you manage to pull it off, give yourself a round of applause. Let's look at some exhibition combos utilizing the loop. And first of all, a few things to keep in mind. If you catch them on a cross-up, the training wheel version that worked on ntsc-j only will now work on the whole cast with the same simplified timing. Number 2, if you're doing the combo in the corner, you will also be able to do ntsc-j's training wheels version on the whole cast with the same timing, including the heavy kick jump in. Alright folks, this is going to be it for today. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.